Okay, mic should be hot.
Hot?
Hot. That's what they say when the microphone, people can hear it. It's hot. Live. Has that ladybug got an uwu face?
Yeah.
Is it an uwu ladybug?
No.
I can hear myself on the TV upstairs with Mommy.
Me too.
Are you ready for me to turn on the screen so they can see what you're drawing yet?
Yep.
You ready? You ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that then. I think that's this button. There we go. Hey, Joseph Radio Joe is here. I don't know why I don't have Radio Joe command yet. Still have to do it the old-fashioned way for some people, I guess. And I can always do Hannah's with the short hand, so that's nice. Are you going to tell people what you're drawing?
Well, I'm going to let them guess first.
Oh, they might have heard me say it.
Well, there's something to it.
Oh, there's a special aspect to it besides
Yeah.
just having an uwu
That's why
face?
it's being colored blue.
Oh, okay. The blue has something special associated with it. I think you can tell what it is, generally, right? From what we have, what you've started to draw here, I think it's pretty clear. People should be familiar with that shape, right? Joseph Radio Joe suggested that maybe it's a gentleman bug.
No. No.
I like that answer, though. Is a gentleman bug something like a ladybug?
Um, oh, wait.
Gotta clean up that paint. Do they have gentleman bugs in Seattle? Are they paired with ladybugs somehow?
Are all ladybugs ladies?
No, obviously not.
Like how all calicos are girls?
Oh, what are?
All calico cats.
Calico cats, yeah. But that's not like all cats, right? That's just one coloration for cats. That's female calicos, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's different than saying like all ladybugs, because ladybugs is kind of like a big group of organisms.
I guess that's fair.
You'll accept that. Do you know what is all female, though? Rotifers.
What's that?
You don't know what a rotifer is?
No.
Have you not been watching my stream? You don't remember what a rotifer is? They live in the water and they have the spinny things that come out of their mouths. I'm going to take that as a no. That's all right. Probably most of the time when I'm putting stuff on the microscope, you're not watching, so.
Probably because I'm at school.
Or
Playing with Espen.
Or you've gone to bed sometimes, right?
Oh,
If
yeah.
I do the microscope streams from home. Joseph says someone told them that a huge percentage of orange cats are male, but they don't know if that's true. I bet Mommy knows the answer to that one.
It was hard to find Wednesday, but she's a female. Well, now a cat, but she was a kitty. A female. With yellow. A female orange tabby cat.
Yeah. It wasn't that hard for us to find her. We just went to the vet and they had her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we were looking for a little bit online.
Oh, we were?
Well, Mommy was.
We did some searching.
Yes.
We waited until we found one online and then we went to the shelter. Do you remember what you wanted to call Wednesday before we called Wednesday?
Evie.
Evie.
I wanted to call Wednesday Evie.
And then when we got there, you were like, we're going to call her Evie. And they said, well, we call her Wednesday. And then you were like, okay, we'll call her Wednesday. Look who's here, Sylvia. What's with that goofy grin? You know she can't see your face, right?
Yeah.
Estorella says hello, like that. Hello. She wants to know what
Why
are you
do
drawing
you
today?
sound like an owl from upstairs in the TV?
Because Mommy has the volume up and we can hear it all the way down here with the door shut.
And you sound like an owl.
Well, maybe I normally
Up there,
sound like
but
an
not
owl.
down here.
Maybe I always sound like an owl. What Estrella wants to know, what are you drawing? Can you show people who've come recently into the channel an overview so they can see more of your picture?
Let me just finish this one
Okay.
line.
Take your time. They can figure it out. They can guess from what they can see, and then... Can't rush an artist. Here you go. Now you can kind of tell what it is. We had a guess. She wanted people to guess what they thought it was, and we had a guess from Joseph Radio Joe that it was a gentleman bug, which got shut down, by the way. That was denied.
Gentlemen bugs cannot do the ooh face.
Oh, is that true?
They can only do the...
Are you going to draw the face that they can make? Your art stream is similar to many of the art streams I watch, where the people just sort of stop whatever they're doing and do something else for a little bit. Oh, this is like the open mouth tongue. That's the face your snail made.
Yeah, that's the only face that the gentleman
Gentleman bug?
The gentleman bug can make. Or... That's not what I wanted.
It's got a little hatchet inside its eye. What are you working on right there? It's not turning it into a circle for you. There it goes. Look at this. We got some light reflecting off of the eyes. Is that what that is?
That's how many faces until men bugs can make.
That's a good one. Estrella says you're already a pro and that it reminds you of
Also, this
awesome
is what I
face.
have in the coloring page.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing to show. Estrella's doing a coloring. I don't know. Was this your drawing, Estrella? She's doing a thing where people in her community can color in the this building complex here, this townhouse or whatever it is. And I downloaded it from your Discord, and now Sylvia's been coloring it in.
Yes, and first I started with a yellow roof, and then I had to change it, and then I lost the blue color, so I changed it again, and then I didn't think the other color I went for looked good, so I changed it again, and then I had to change this color because it didn't look good with that color, and then I had to change this color because I lost the blue that I was using.
It sounds very complicated.
Yes.
I'm glad we
Also,
finally...
I changed to yellow because the background didn't look good in the house.
I'm glad we finally got to some colors that you liked, that you would accept.
Okay.
Okay. Did you know Daddy's also running a coloring contest? What's that face for?
I have a cold.
Oh, okay. Is that your I have a cold face?
Yes.
On Tuesday, I did a stream where I showed people how they could use some digital tools like Photoshop to color diatom SEM images. And I showed them how I do it.
Did you show them Procreate?
I didn't show them the Procreate side of it. Sometimes I do use Procreate to draw and color. And then what I did was I took a recent photo from an SEM session where I was hanging out with Studio Cornix, and we were doing a little interview while I was on the SEM, and I trimmed it up, and then I posted it onto my Discord. And what? I Can Be Danny is raiding with a party of 34 people.
What?
We got raided.
Yay!
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 You know, I Can Be
Now
Danny.
34 people can guess what I'm drawing.
Yeah, do you know I Can Be Danny is also an artist?
Really?
Yeah, they were on the artist back alley.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be on that soon.
I heard a story that you were going to be on the artist back alley raid train because I signed you up for a slot.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because I wanted.
yeah. I thought they were looking for some people who do art on Twitch, and I thought, well, that is kind of Sylvia, right? You do art.
On Twitch. That is not...
Trying to make it do what you want is sometimes a challenge, huh? Oh, I Can Be Danny says that it's a ladybug. Did they get it right?
It's a type of ladybug.
Oh, it's a special type of ladybug which she wants you to figure out what it is.
It goes with Halloween.
It's a Halloween ladybug of some type, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it should have some sort of like monster effect. Is that what I'm led to believe? Oh, Esrella guessed a zombie bug, and Dumbo77 said a witch ladybug, and I Can Be Danny said a witch bug.
Okay. Esmeralda is close.
She's close? Okay.
Closer than being a witch.
Closer than a zombie is closer than a witch.
To what I'm doing.
Okay. So right before the raid came in, I was trying to describe that I was setting up a coloring contest on my Discord, which I posted a link for. And my coloring contest is trying to color in SEM images of diatoms. And then I thought maybe you could help me judge the contest. What do you think about that, Sylvia?
That'd be awesome.
I'm going to ask the community to help judge. And then also I thought maybe you could help be one of the panel judges, makes the final decision. So I get the community to help me sort of narrow it down to the top 3. And then maybe you and Mommy and I can be the final judges. So they're going to be anonymous. People can color the SEM image in.
Can I?
Well, if you color in an image, you can't be one of the judges. That's a thought, huh?
That's hard because I wrote.
Oh, Estrella guessed a ghost bug.
We have a winner!
Oh, we have a winner. What did she win? Does she get to tell you what to draw next?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's just.
Well, in my
She
coloring.
guessed it right.
Well, in my coloring contest, there's actually a prize.
What is it?
It's going to be a $20 gift certificate for the winner for Redbubble, and they can use it for whatever they want, including buying some of our merchandise from our store, or they can just use it to buy whatever they want on there. And then we'll probably give out a runner-up winner as well. But
Yes, it is going to be a ghost bug.
it's going to be a ghost ladybug.
Mm-hmm.
That is a happy ghost. It's got an uwu face.
Good news, everyone!
Thank you for all the follows, by the way. Just for people who are coming to the channel, I don't always stream my daughter drawing stuff, but when I do, it's pretty special. So for the last couple of weeks, for 3 weeks now, once a week we've had a special session where my daughter, she's 7, draws using Procreate tools, and she takes requests from people in the chat, and then she tries to draw whatever it is, and no help from me, of course. So she's been using Procreate for a couple of months now, and before that she's gotten a lot of practice drawing with just pencils and markers and...
And that's why I use an Apple pen instead of my finger.
Right. Gotta make sure that you use the Apple Pencil.
It's like a pencil, so I'm better with it
Yeah.
than just...
Scribbling with your finger.
Because look at that. That doesn't look like what... Like... the ant.
Doesn't feel like a pencil either,
This is
right?
what the pencil can do. This is what my finger can do.
The
It
pencil
doesn't...
has a little bit of a width to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a response to the pressure and the angle.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas your finger is just like a blob.
The only thing that I use my finger with on this iPad for drawing is just to zoom in and out.
Mm-hmm. Pinching?
Because I have no idea how to pinch with the pencil.
I don't think you can pinch with the pencil. There's a whole bunch of commands you can do with the pencil and with your fingers, but it's also set up so that you can kind of customize them. But I don't think really we need to worry about too many of those, right? You got a lot of the controls you need.
Yeah.
Have you been drawing with layers? Does this image have layers?
No. Well, the sketch image or the outline is on a different layer than the coloring.
Yeah, we have one sketch layer, right? That you didn't actually even ink, did you? You just started coloring in on the sketch layer.
I thought the sketch layer was good enough.
Oh, you thought it was good enough. I agree, it's pretty good. Maybe not quite dark enough, but quality of the drawing is superb. Let's see. I Adult So Hard said, "That's a really good ghost ladybug. Good job."
Thank you.
When you finish with the ladybug, then are we going to take a request?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And anybody can make a request, or did Estrella win it because she guessed it was a ghost ladybug?
She can do a request, but I also really thought that I wanted to do like a human with bangs.
A human with bangs? You know who has bangs? Mallory in the lab has bangs. I think she cut them herself. Just as a warning out there for people, never cut your own bangs. Let a professional do it. Would you cut your own hair?
No.
Have you tried to cut your hair before? They can't see your face, but I can. What's that face about?
Before I've cut like not even a strand, just like that, whatever you call that.
I call that a couple of hairs.
A couple of hairs.
Yeah.
Not like a clump or anything.
Not like a giant clump.
Not like a bang.
Would you let Daddy cut your hair? I can get the clippers. Take that as a no. Do you let Mommy cut your hair? Is she the person who's been giving you haircuts all this time?
Yeah.
And she doesn't take you to a professional?
Not always.
Oh, but we have gone to professionals before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm too lazy to color in these dots.
Well, you could just draw the circle around the outside and then use the flood fill tool, right?
The flood fill tool I don't like.
Oh, okay. You'd rather just be lazy? Hello, Shadowfax. You ready to move on already?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to come back and draw that later? You are?
I want to do the bangs girl.
Okay. Bangs girl?
The girl with the bangs or whatever. And
You're showing our old work now?
No, I didn't mean to press it. I wanted to press the plus button.
I Adult So Hard says, I have two little ladies that love to draw too.
I want to draw it like anime style, but not Candy Goblin form.
Okay.
Like
Can't all be Candy Goblin.
what happened there?
Well, you're making marks with your finger as you sort of push down on the screen, so each one of those is creating a line.
That was there. I didn't do that.
It's probably from zooming in before. You're going to draw an anime-style girl with bangs. That's the plan?
I think so.
Okay. I'm just trying to let people know what you're doing, in case they're curious. Should we let Estrella also make a recommendation, like a request?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if she's still here and she's watching, she can make a request then. Until then, we'll just draw whatever you want.
I'm drawing weird lines.
Don't look at me. I'm not drawing it. Are you just gonna sit there moving the circle around? Is that your plan?
Look.
Yeah, I can see you doing it.
I messed it up.
Clearly.
Da, da, da. Da, da, da. It's just I don't want to draw this.
What do you want to draw? Should we open up requests to anybody?
Sure.
Okay, we'll take any request then, I guess. Maybe you could draw us a pumpkin for Halloween.
I can't get the shape of a pumpkin.
Is that what a pumpkin looks like?
No. Look my leg.
Are you going to make it a jack-o'-lantern?
Open requests.
I made a request.
There was no request.
No, I made one. A jack-o'-lantern.
I don't want to draw a jack-o'-lantern.
Is that how requests work? I guess it is.
I get to choose.
Oh, okay. Well, it's going to be an awkward silence if we're just sitting here waiting for somebody to request stuff if nobody makes a request. Oh, Ramrod Willie wants you to draw a red panda. Would you like a reference for a red panda? You remember we start with a reference a lot of times?
Mm-hmm.
That's our starting point, is to first get some sort of a reference.
Do, do, do. Do, do.
A red panda. Okay, I put some images, now you gotta pick one, just like we did last time. Snap it up, Peanut. This one? Okay. You want it to be bigger, or are we just trying to gauge the size of things? Right now, Moon Tea, she is drawing a red panda. And we also had a request for a kid vampire.
What? I'm going to draw the red panda until we get some more requests.
Okay. Starting with the red panda. Are you going to do a sketch layer first? Just going straight to the ink.
I
feel like maybe that eye's a little large. Who is drawing? My daughter, Sylvia.
No, I.
It can be cool when she focuses and actually does what she's supposed to be doing. You're zoomed in so far, everything looks huge.
I don't want to do a vampire. I'm not vampire. I don't want to do a panda.
You don't want to draw a red panda?
No.
How about a kid vampire? How about you just draw whatever you want then, Sylvia? But you gotta draw something.
I don't know what to draw.
Well, you turned down everything everybody asked for. You got a plan? Joseph Radio suggested a kitten with bat wings or a bat with a kitten face. And Ramrod Willie suggested a bunny. Are you going to tell us what you're drawing? I tried to talk her into a jack-o'-lantern earlier, Estorella.
What is it?
And she said she didn't want to draw that. And then we had a bunch of suggestions: a bunny, a kitten with bat wings. And Estorella says you've got a zombie ghost, a zombie, a ghost, a cat. Vampire would be cute for sure. And Moon T says you're drawing a diatom. Very possibly. She won't tell us what it is. Oh, this looks like maybe it's a cat. Well, it was. Do you need a reference for a cat? You want to tell them the story of the kitty named River?
What?
You remember the kitty named River that Mommy told you about?
No.
From like earlier this week?
What?
Aunt Rhonda?
Oh,
Can you tell them that story while you draw?
I didn't know the name of the cat was a river.
Well, that's the name they came up with for it.
Okay.
Does that cat have a space helmet on?
Undo.
Undo.
No.
You don't want to tell them the story, or you can't tell the story? Earth to Sylvia.
I don't want to.
Do you remember the story?
A tiny bit.
So my mom and my sister were out taking pictures, and wandering around out in the wilderness, and they heard a cat meowing, but they were like over by a stream,
That's where it gets its name.
and that's where it got its name. And they found a kitty floating in the river.
What?
Yeah, and they fished it out.
Fish?
And it was a little tiny baby kitty. A super cute little kitty. And so they took it home, and then my nephew, or your cousin, if you want to look at it that way, Tyler, took it home and they named the kitten River. And it's super cute.
Can you show me a picture of River?
Can I show you a picture of River? If I can find my phone, I can.
I forgot what River looks like.
Look a little bit like Wednesday, except for short little round ears like the ones you're drawing. My phone could be anywhere. Are you gonna tell them what you're drawing yet? No? Are we just not gonna talk while we're drawing? Is that our plan? Sylvia.
I'm drawing a cat with a mustache.
A cat with a mustache. Okay, good. At least we have some idea what you're drawing now.
With very tiny eyes.
Joseph Radio Joe redeemed mustachio. You know what that means?
It's mustachio in its cat form.
A mustachio cat. We can put a mustache on your cat with a mustache. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah, we have mustache technology.
How? Please put a mustache on my cat with a mustache.
You want to see us do it? Totally possible. We can also put googly eyes on your cat.
What?
Yeah? You ready?
Mm-hmm. Will they shake?
No, they do not shake. Here, go we'll put this right there.
And this will confuse. Oh.
You can't move it around while I'm doing it. And then we can put googly eyes right on the cat. There we go. What do you think of that? We did it.
I don't see my.
That cat's got 2 mustaches now. That's pretty good.
That works.
It's a double mustached cat. Now it's a one-eyed mustached cat. Is your cat gonna have 2 eyes?
It actually has 3.
The cat has 3 eyes?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it has 2.
A cat with 3 eyes would be amazing. I think that would actually be a good drawing. I saw somebody the other day who had owl drawings where their owls had 3 eyes. I forget whose channel that was on. Maybe... let's see. Maybe that was Jay Renzella's channel. He had like somebody on who was showing off their art. And they had owls with 3 eyes. Where are you undoing all of that?
Be there.
What? Now what are you drawing? A snowman?
Wrong season, buddy.
Is it the wrong season? A stack of eggs. Have you ever tried to stack eggs?
The fall.
Are you sure? Is that a cat? Oh, it's a bird. Are you going to draw a three-eyed owl? You were ready for that request. You were like, I'm going to draw a three-eyed blue jay or something, huh? It's a three-eyed owl with cat eyes. Goat eyes. Are you drawing something horrific? Is this going to be a monster that haunts everybody in the channel's dreams? Yeah. Okay. That'll teach you for tuning in to watch or draw. You know, Mommy sent a link to the channel to Nye, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think she's watching you draw as well.
Okay.
You know, do you want a reference for an owl?
You think I don't know how to draw an owl?
I mean, I don't know. Just because you know how to draw it doesn't mean you necessarily have a good idea of the like body positions and stuff, right?
Is this where...
I'm not sure. I suppose we judge on whether or not you know how to draw an owl by what happens next.
I really want to get up, have you open the window, and yell shut up out there.
Well, we're not going to yell out the window. We're busy streaming, aren't we?
You guys hear the screaming?
They can't hear it, Sylvia. They're busy staring at your nightmare bird. Pacific Plankton's here. She says she's lurking while she's working with her mom. Have you ever seen a three-eyed owl, Pacific? There's a lot of dead air space in this stream. Because somebody's not talking today.
I'm sick.
Yeah? Well, I did ask you if you wanted to stream even though you're sick, and you told me yes. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means if you're going to stream, you got to stream. Would you enter the diatom drawing contest? Coloring contest? Is that your plan? Do you see that question from Estrella? She wants to know if you ever owned a Furby.
No.
You didn't?
No.
You've never owned a Furby?
Hatchimals are not Furbies.
They're not.
Furbies are these creepy, colorful thingies.
And how do they differ from Hatchimals?
Well, one's made of plastic and...
What's made of plastic?
Hatchimal.
What about the one that you have that, like, gets sick? Its eyes change color? What was that called?
It's called a Hatchimal.
And?
It's bigger.
And?
Well, it's not... Well...
It's furry.
Well, that doesn't mean it's a Furby.
What is the difference between a Hatchimal and a Furby? In one short lecture, please. Don't give me an entire dissertation on it. What's the fundamental difference between a Furby and a Hatchimal? I'm asking for a friend. She says she's right, Hatchimals aren't creepy like Furbies. I feel like they're all a little creepy.
Hatchimals?
Hatchimals, Furbies. If I type into the Google machine, Hatchimal versus Furby. Both Hatchimals and Furbies talk and move, gaining more skills as you spend more time with them. Sounds like they're basically the same thing to me.
They're not. One's creepy and one's not. See, that's cute, that's creepy.
Because it has ears?
No, it's creepy.
They look fundamentally the same to me.
Something's wrong with your eyes.
Oh, really?
Furbies scare me. Or at least some of them do.
Studio Cornix said, I had a Furby in college, and they put it in front of their front door, and it would greet anyone who came in. Sylvia got a Hatchimal for Christmas, like 2 years ago. I think you played with it for a day, and then it went into a pile somewhere. And then one of your friends wanted it, and then you wanted another Hatchimal so you could have two of them. And then you played with that one for like a day. And then we haven't seen either of those things for a really long time.
Really?
When's the last time you played with your Hatchimal?
A long time ago?
Mm-hmm. Even though you got it this Christmas.
What?
You got it like this past Christmas, didn't you? The second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you haven't played with it at all. And you didn't play with the first one, really. I think that Nye is here. She said, can you believe Nye Dude was unavailable? And then wrote, hi, Sylvia.
I don't see it.
Nye Dude? It's in green. Dude of Nye.
Oh.
Nye Dude was unavailable. So she went with Dude of Nye.
What?
Esterella said, I had a baby Furby when I was a kid, and it was kind of creepy. And sometimes I used to wake up in the middle of the day or night and ask someone to play with it. Oh, it would. Yeah. And my mom would then take out the batteries before bed. That's funny.
Play with me.
Okay, Estrella's got a really important question for you. She wants to know, what is your favorite Hatchimal? Now get ready for the dissertation. You even remember the names of your Hatchimals?
Come on, I have like 102 or something.
And you don't remember any of them?
No.
You can't remember the name of a single Hatchimal?
No.
Really?
No.
You don't think that's embarrassing? That used to be your whole life. There was like 3 years there where all we got was Hatchimals, Hatchimals, Hatchimals. If you wanted to get Sylvia to do something, it would be like, I need at least one Hatchimal as payment that I can open it up and then I'll do what you've asked me to do. Do you remember that? Yeah. Do you remember one time you went to this science conference with me and Mommy?
No! Don't talk about that! No!
Well, you better start talking or I'm going to talk about that.
No!
You better tell them what your favorite Hatchimal is.
It's one of the foxes.
One of the ones with foxes.
It's one of the foxes.
Yeah, she says it's the currency of the 2010s was Hatchimals. Kids would trade them. You have friends? Your friends have Hatchimals?
Like, just a few, not as many as me.
Didn't you have a... when did you start using or getting Hatchimals, collecting them? When you were 3?
I think.
I feel like you were friends with Audrey. And she had Hatchimals, and then you started getting Hatchimals. Does that sound real? Yeah. And then you had at least... I think you had at least 150 Hatchimals. The little plastic ones, not the one that talks, right?
Yeah. I have like 2 of those.
Yeah, the Hatchimals are passé. We don't play with them anymore. I think they come out every once in a while and get scattered all over the porch and not picked up. Think that's a fair assessment of what happened, Sylvia?
No.
No. Do you think they don't make it out of the bucket at all? You like a Hatchimal with a fox. That's what you were trying to tell us. Because you like foxes.
I know it's a certain fox, but I forgot. I don't know what the name is.
Hatchimals, and you've already forgotten the names of the fox one. Foxfin?
Which one's fox from?
I don't know. I just Googled Hatchimal fox. Hey, you're drawing and I'm looking at stuff. You do that. You got your job. Let's see. What about the golden lynx?
The
Foxfin looks like this.
Yep.
Is that it?
Mhm.
Crystal foxfin?
Yeah.
Polar foxfin?
I like polar foxfin more than crystal foxfin, but I have crystal foxfin.
Can we tell this story about when you were little, what you used to say, and we would make you say it over and over?
I can't say it anymore.
You can't say it?
Yeah, it doesn't.
It was like the
sound
first word we got out of your mouth when you were a little kid.
Well, I can say it, but it won't sound the same as when.
No, it won't sound the same. What did you used to say when you were a little kid? We'd make you say it over and over because we all thought it was so funny.
Unlimited edition.
Limited edition. That's what we got all the time out of you. As soon as you started collecting the Hatchimals, it was like, I got a limited edition.
No, it's unlimited.
No, it's a limited edition.
I was always saying unlimited.
Well, it's limited edition. That's all we would hear. It's limited edition. She's like 2 years old. That's like one of her favorite phrases.
Do you feel like the feathers should be going the other way?
Maybe. It's your creepy owl, not mine. Estorella says now your drawings are limited editions. She wants to know what's your toys that you collect now. Like, what's your favorite toy? Christmas is coming. What do you want for Christmas is what she's asking.
Apple pen.
You already have an Apple Pen.
I mean, not an Apple pen. 3D pen.
A what?
A 3D pen.
A 3D pen?
Mm-hmm.
Can't you just scribble over things that are already in 3 dimensions? Seven-year-olds are expensive these days. That's exactly the way I view it. You know what I noticed the other day? I was looking over the games that I have in Steam, and I saw the cooking program game that you had.
Mm-hmm.
You know how long you played that game?
How long?
One time.
For how long?
63 minutes or something.
Well, I haven't been on the computer in a while.
Oh, you haven't?
Not playing any games.
You've been drawing instead. Estrella wants to know, is this a mummy owl?
I don't know.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Sylvia said, Nye says, what about mochis?
Oh, yeah, I like mochis.
Studio says they like to collect volcanic rocks.
I don't think those are toys.
Well, you're not sure? Sometimes Daddy collects rocks. Not the volcanic ones, though. Not unless they're really good. She says they can be toys. Maybe it's a daddy owl. Could be. It's either going to be a mummy owl or a daddy owl or a baby owl. Drawing is a game in itself.
I think it's a daddy owl.
Oh, is it a daddy owl? Not a mummy owl?
No.
How can you tell? Is it fat? Is it big? Does it just say hoo-hoo? What's the noise this three-eyed owl makes? You weren't prepared to make owl noises?
No.
Okay.
It's a type of snowy owl, so it can all be white, and I don't need to color anything else.
We reached the point where we're so lazy we can't even color stuff anymore. You're just like, color it yourself.
I color this.
We're here to draw, not color.
Why? I wanted to color.
You're gonna color in this while you're supposed to be drawing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's your request. We're gonna just scribble in over this drawing. We're having a hard time matching the color?
Can you please tell me how to match the color? As
Do you
same?
forget? You forgot how to match the
Oh, wait.
colors?
Yay!
Yay, there you go. You figured it out. That's one good thing about a drawing program. If it's done right, it's intuitive. And even a 7-year-old can figure it out, right? Today we're a free spirit. We don't care what people have requested or what we said we're going to do. We're just going to color because we want to and not color because we don't. Estrella says, I wish these sorts of things were accessible to me when I was 7. You know what I had to draw with when I was 7?
A pencil.
We didn't even have pencils. Just crayons. They wouldn't hand us a pencil. What's Mommy creeping up here for? You want to steal my phone? How would you do if we just gave you crayons and a piece of paper? Just as good?
I wouldn't draw.
You wouldn't draw?
What? Wait, what?
She's just showing me what she wrote. Which reminds me, I went and got my phone, but I didn't show you a picture of kitten. Let's see if I can figure out a way to get the... Look at that little kitty. Look at that kitty. You think I should show everybody else what the kitty looks like? Okay, give me a second.
I wish I was there
You wish you were there.
when they were walking in front of the kitty.
What would you have done? Would you jump in a river to save a cat
Yes.
if it was a little kitty?
Yes.
You would?
Definitely.
You don't know how to swim very well, though. Why are you making a face at me? Are you a good swimmer?
I know.
Did you secretly learn how to swim?
I know how to swim. I just don't know how to
Swim?
swim with my head above the water.
Oh, you can swim underwater.
Well, I can swim underwater if I have goggles on, and I can swim with my head with my head above water if it's the doggy paddle.
If it's a doggy paddle.
Mhm.
Without any water wings?
Yeah.
Yeah?
If it doesn't reach here or here.
They can't see where you're pointing. You have to describe it.
If it reaches above my throat.
Alright. You keep drawing. I'll get this sorted out. We'll show them a picture of River, and then it will break everybody in the channel's little heart, won't it? Look at that little kitty.
Of course it has blue eyes.
There's going to be a whole bunch of awes coming in a second when we show this little kitty that my sister fished out of the river. And then you are going to be like, what the heck? Alright. I'm going to put it on. It's going to show up over top of your drawing for a second. Your coloring. Okay. Here comes the heartbreak. Look at that little kitty. They fished that little baby out of the river. That's Little River. That's my my nephew's kitten. They fished it out of the river. Look at that little tiny baby kitty.
I want him to lay on my him. Wait, is it him or her?
I think it's a him, but I'm
I
not sure.
want him to lay on my belly.
You want him to lay on your belly?
Mhm.
And then, let's see, what did my sister say? It's a 2-week-old kitten
Mhm.
that they found in the water.
I wonder if its mother is looking for it.
That's one picture of it.
Or
Let me show one more picture of Little River. As long as I'm breaking everybody's heart with that little kitty. Let's see. Where did the other pictures get sent to? This one. You can keep drawing, coloring. There we go. That's a little close-up of its face. Look at those tiny little ears. Look at that little kitty.
Oh, I wish it was Wednesday.
Now that I got everybody's attention. Tinfoil, hello.
Estrella has to go. BRB.
Estrella wants to know, do they still sell milky pens or gel pens? I think they do. Yeah, Moosey Fate, my sister's a photographer, so, like, that's a, if it looks like it's a kitty that shows up on a calendar, it's because she used all of her nice lenses and special lighting from her studio, I'm guessing. Yeah, they fished it out of the river studio. A little 2-week-old kitty. It was floating in the water or something like that. Let's see, what did she say? She said, Mom and I were out taking pictures of the leaves, and we heard what we thought was a catbird because she studies, I mean, she takes pictures of birds all the time. She thought it was a catbird. And they kept taking pictures, and then they realized there was a 2-week-old kitten in the water, and then they basically fished it out and brought it home and dried it off, and they've been taking care of it. What a cute little kitty. Look at those little ears. All right. Enough heartbreak. We got everybody's attention with the kitty. We'll go back to you coloring for a bit. I was worried if Mommy showed you that kitty, she would be like, we need to get another kitty. What do you think about a dog or a cat, though?
I kind of want a dog as a friend for another friend for Wednesday.
You think we should get a dog?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of a dog?
I don't know, a boxer.
A boxer? Like our previous doggies?
Or a cute little dog.
I don't think any of the little dogs are cute.
What?
No, they're all ugly when they're little. You think little dogs are cute?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
No wonder Mommy said that you didn't like little dogs.
Little dogs? Like a little tiny dog? They're barky. That's why I don't like them. They make a lot of noise. Also, they can't just jump in the car when you want to go somewhere, which I think is a critical skill. Plus, who's going to guard your house if it's a little dog, right?
What other big dogs would you want?
How big of a dog?
Like what types?
What type of dog would I like? Well, you know I like boxers, right?
What
Or
type of
a
big
bulldog.
dog? What do you... Bulldog?
Like Aunt Mel has an American bulldog, right? Sophie.
Oh, I want one like Sophie. I wanted like...
Sophie's a little chunky.
I wanted like either a boxer, a bulldog, or a dog that can swim.
A dog, I think all dogs can swim.
Well, like... Do you like golden retrievers?
No,
Why?
they're dumb dogs. They're gonna eat a whole roll of toilet paper or something. They're not real bright.
You're very judgy today.
I'm judgy?
Picky.
Well, you asked.
Why don't... Do you like, do you even like them a tiny bit?
Golden retriever? No.
But they're cute.
I don't think they're cute. They're like everybody's family dog. It's like when you go to the store and they only have vanilla ice cream, nothing else.
What? I like vanilla ice cream.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor? It was just like chocolate vanilla twist, right?
Chocolate vanilla twist at Dairy Queen.
At Dairy Queen. But you like the vanilla with the chocolate, not just vanilla, right?
I like just vanilla.
You like just vanilla?
Sometimes I get just vanilla.
Without sprinkles?
With sprinkles. And like 2 times I've gotten it without sprinkles and no chocolate.
No chocolate and no sprinkles?
Mhm.
Did you know that today was the last day that Dairy Queen's going to be open?
Why did we have to stream today?
It's a good question. Why did we have to stream today?
I want Dairy Queen.
Well, it might still be open. I don't know. Studio says they worked at Dairy Queen when they were a girl. I presume they mean a little girl.
A little girl?
Well, maybe in high school or something, right?
I wish there was just a fill button to fill all of this.
She says from 14 to 18. You know who else worked at Dairy Queen? Oh, you're going to lose points when we go home for Christmas if you don't know the answer to this one. I'm going to share this with Aunt Rhonda, and then she's going to show it to her daughters, and then one of them's going to be mad at you for not knowing the answer to this question.
Let's see. Olivia?
Wrong.
Haley?
There was only 2 options.
Don't tell her.
I'm going to tell her. Studio says they worked at Dairy Queen from 14 to 18, and they made thousands of ice cream cones and dilly bars. Have you ever had a dilly bar?
Dilly free dilly bar.
What?
Dilly free dilly bar.
You like the dilly bars?
I've had like once or twice.
Once?
I don't love them.
You don't?
No, I like the cake cones. The soft serve and the cake cone are the best. Like together.
Soft serve plus cake cone.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like the sugar cone?
No.
Studio says they like blizzards, and I'm with Studio. I like Blizzard. If I'm gonna get something from Dairy Queen, it used to be
Reese's Blizzard.
Well, once they started having blizzards, because that actually happened when I was a kid. Like they started that was a technology that happened when I was a kid. Before they had those, my favorite was the peanut butter parfait or whatever it is. It's like a peanuts and fudge and vanilla ice cream kind of a thing. But it was quickly abandoned once the blizzard came around.
So it's not a thing anymore?
I think you can still get it. I just don't eat it.
Oh.
See, Shadowfax says they mostly get Butterfinger blizzards, and that's actually what I usually get is either the Butterfinger Heath bar or the Reese's cup.
I like Heath bars.
You like Heath bars? Mm-hmm. Have you been eating the Heath bars out of the candy bin that we're supposed to be giving out people for Halloween?
I've eaten 2.
Oh my god. Those are supposed to be for Halloween.
I like them.
You see, Esterella says Reese's Blizzard, and then she put, And you know what? It might be the only thing dealing with any kind of dessert that Esterella and I have completely agreed upon. Usually we're on opposite ends of the dessert spectrum between her and I.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? She likes cakes better than pie.
I'm on her side with that.
You're on her side?
Yep.
And then I guess we had a whole conversation about how you rank desserts, and all of her rankings were the exact opposite order of mine. Like all of them.
What were some of them?
What? We were trying to figure out what was better, like a donut, a cookie, cake, pie, and we'd had some cheesecake thrown into the conversation at one point.
Did you throw cake pops?
Cake Pops were, I don't think, in the discussion.
What's wrong with you two?
I don't know. But pie was at the top of my list. I feel like pie is the
What was at the top of her list?
pinnacle of the dessert foods, to be honest. She liked cake. She says cookies, donut, cake,
Then
pie,
you like cake
cheesecake.
pops?
She put cookies way up at the top.
You like cake pops?
Her favorite is a chocolate chip cookie. Can you believe that? Chocolate chip cookie. You're holding your nose at that. You know what? What's missing from the list?
Your favorite is my favorite.
What's missing from the list? Brownies. Where would you rank a brownie?
Right before a donut.
Before, in terms of above it or below it?
Before.
You mean better?
Yeah.
Brownies are better than donuts.
Donuts is higher than brownie.
Donut is higher than a brownie.
Yes.
I disagree. I feel like brownies, like pie and brownie, are like 1 and 2 at the top. And then everything else, ice cream, working its way down. And at the bottom of my list is cake. Not a fan.
Then I guess you don't like birthdays.
Well, can't people have pie for birthdays?
I've never heard of someone having pie for a birthday.
Studio says they like donuts a lot. Chocolate croissants.
Croissant!
Is the best.
Yeah.
Pie is for lame birthdays. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? Next time I have a birthday party, we're not inviting Esterella at all then. Because she won't come and it'll be lame. Esterella said she would like cake pops more if they weren't expensive. But I don't think you can take cost into consideration. Like, if it was the same and you had a choice and you had a selection of things in front of you and you weren't paying for it.
And cake was not there.
Cake is an option.
Then she would pick cake.
She's got a good point. She says I should invite her to the party because then I would be able to eat the piece of pie that she wouldn't eat.
Mm-hmm.
But she did call my birthday lame, so I feel like, you know.
I think she called the pie part lame.
Just the pie part. Studio says they can still make the little curl on the top of a cone or a sundae. Can you believe that?
How?
That little curl that goes like at the top?
How do you do that?
She's got special skills. She learned how to do it. Shadowfax says they're not much of a birthday cake person. They'll eat cheesecake and a rum cake. See, spice cake, carrot cake, rum cake, or like lemon poppy seed cake, those are good. But if it's a lemon poppy seed cake, it may as well be a muffin, right? Estrella says she has pumpkin pie ice cream in the refrigerator right now. Freezer. Right now. Would you eat pumpkin pie ice cream?
I've never had a pumpkin pie.
You've had pumpkin pie before.
I have?
I'm pretty sure. Estrella says pumpkin pie is the only pie she likes. Pumpkin pie's near the bottom of my pie list, to be honest.
You like pumpkin seeds?
I do like pumpkin pie, but it's like, you know, closing in on the things that aren't pie category for me. Studio says tomorrow we're having a Halloween birthday celebration and we'll have cake, ice cream, and s'mores.
I want to wrap it up.
Oh, you're done with the stream?
Mm.
You're done talking about candy and ice cream and pie?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's fine. You know, we need to probably find somebody to raid. If we hang out a little bit, maybe Estrella will start to stream and we can raid her. Although I think she wasn't planning on starting until 7, so it's a little early still. There are other choices for people we could raid.
Like who?
Let's see. Paleontologizing, GeoGym, some people that do singing. Or we could just not raid anybody. We just end the stream and that's it.
I like raids.
You like to raid?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, something happened. Ramrod Willie gave us a cheer. Thank you, Ramrod Willie. That's 100 bits that they gave us. That's $1 right there. Do you know what happened last time? Somebody cheered to get you a donut and I still haven't bought you the donut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the donut?
What kind of donut was I supposed to get you?
A cake donut.
With sprinkles? Okay. Maybe I'll go run out and do that before Estrella's stream, and then we can be back in time. I can be back in time to watch some of it. What do you think about that?
Yay.
Yay. A potential donut. A cake donut? That's not a thing. Oh, she says she's using her time productively and wisely playing Animal Crossing. I know somebody else who plays Animal Crossing.
Me.
Oh yeah, I guess you too.
Mallory.
And Mallory. Mallory's probably done playing it.
Yeah.
She's probably had enough of it. Did that new update come out yet?
No, it's November 5th.
It's November 5th? What time on November 5th?
I don't know.
You seemed pretty sharp on the date. Okay, well, should we find somebody to raid? We're going to raid? Estrella says she's counting down the days too. Do you want to raid, let's see, paleontologizing or GeoGym or somebody who's singing? You have to give me some idea. We have music people we could raid. You don't want to raid a music person?
No.
Well, I can take suggestions from chat. See if anybody there has a suggestion for someone we could raid.
Yeah.
Maybe Estrella can point us to somebody she'd like us to raid.
No, I do want to raid her.
Well, you'll have to stay on for a whole nother half hour if that's the case, and you're done.
When are you going to run out and get me that cake?
Okay, we got a... You're demanding that I get you the donut?
Where is it?
Oh, and 1B? That's the person that Estrella suggested she does some art. Do you want to raid her? Okay. Oh, is it Andy B? Oh, like that's their name, but the raid call is actually the right one. Okay. Andy B.
And to just say that I drew this.
Constantly claiming you drew something you didn't draw? Trying to get me in trouble?
I drew this.
Okay, well, Estrella said thank you for streaming, and Duck Goose says thanks for the stream and nice art.
That's why I drew this.
And you should say thank you to people like Ramrod Willie, who said thank you for streaming, and Studio, and Shadowfax, and Pacific.
And all of them.
Tell them
thank you.
There you go. All right.
And thank you, Mommy and Nye.
Yeah, Mommy and Nye for hanging out.
Nye the dude.
Nye the dude.
Is that what it was?
Nye of the dude.
Nye of the dude.
Dude of the Nye.
Dude of the Nye.
All right. I guess maybe we'll catch people next Saturday when you do the raid train, and maybe you're gonna actually draw and color stuff in instead of doing it halfway.
I can't
All right.
I can't believe
the raid's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So say bye.
Bye.
Okay. Thanks everybody.
Have a good night
There you go.
or day, depending on where you live.